Hey guys, it's Courtney. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing like a flashbacks favorites video. So I'm going to be talking about some favorites from way back. If you guys have noticed, I haven't done a favorites video in a really long time because I haven't been buying a lot of new makeup. I've just been panning what I have and etc. So let's just go back. We're going all the way back to June 2015, which is when I posted my first favorites video. Little Courtney hashtag. I'm not going to link these videos below because they're embarrassing, but if you want to go back and find them, more power to you. So the first thing that I talked about was a set of Forever 21 rings that I got for a wedding that I went to, and I still have them. I love them. It was like a set of like 6 different ones. They were like different sizes, different widths, blah blah blah. I still have them. I still wear them. I love them. The next thing that I talked about was the e.l.f. liquid liner. And I do enjoy the waterproof pen liners from e.l.f. I still like those, but they're not my absolute favorite eyeliner in the world. They are pretty cheap and they are pretty good. So if you're looking for one, you go, girl. The next thing that I talked about in that video was the Bliss X Medicated Mint Lip Balm, which is like one of my favorites. It's still a favorite. I have to replace it because Bliss X isn't cruelty free. So I'm working on finding a replacement that I love just as much. So if you guys have a favorite cruelty-free lip balm, you best leave it in my DMs. Do you see that little spot of fake tan that didn't get rubbed in? Cute. And then the last thing I talked about in that month was the Maybelline Mauve It Up lipstick, which I absolutely loved. But I did end up decluttering it, I think in that year or the year after, because Maybelline isn't cruelty free, so I decluttered it because I never used it. And Maybelline lipsticks, honestly, they are so good. The formula is great, but they need to not test on animals so I can use them again, because that'd be awesome. Moving on to July 2015. Let me get myself comfortable. I was using the e.l.f. Essential Soothing Lip Balm in Berry Crème, which they don't even make anymore, and they pretty much discontinued right after I bought it, but I really liked it. And I lost it somewhere, and now it's, I have no idea. You can't repurchase those, so moving on. The Wet n Wild Vamp It Up lipstick, I actually still own. It's back there. And it's a really pretty, dark, deep purple, almost black, and honestly, I love it. I love it. I still love it. It's like one of my favorites. Not appropriate for everyday wear, but most things aren't that I own, so that's fine. The next thing was the Maybelline Color Blur lipstick in Plum Please. I did declutter this, but not because I didn't like it. I loved the color. It was like a dark vampy burgundy, and it was like a pencil. I think they still make these actually. It's like a pencil, and then at the bottom there's like a little sponge that you can like blur it, was the concept. But I did declutter it because, again, Maybelline's not cruelty free. I bought a bunch of stuff before I had transitioned, and when I first started my channel I just bought everything that everyone else recommended because that's what I thought was appropriate. The last thing that I talked about for July was the LA Colors Color Balm in Kapow. And I did declutter this. I actually think this went over, I actually don't know where this went. Potentially in my swap with Julie. But I had that for a long time. I liked it. It was super pretty. It was like a purple gloss. Moving to August, there was only one thing I really talked about that was even like makeup related that month, and that was the Hard Candy Natural Eyes palette, which if you remember from like 2 years back or a year back, I think it was last year or the year before, can't remember, time flies, but I actually panned that entire palette and finally got it out of my collection, so I did like that one. It's a dupe for the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette. Or now it's the Natural Matte palette or whatever, but it's a dupe for that palette. It's the same color range pretty much. Those are the first 3 months that I'm going to talk about. I'm going to do these every couple of months and we'll just go through them. I also, by going through and watching some of these videos, I'm realizing how old some of the stuff in my collection is, so that's like changing the way I'm thinking about what I should pan next and all that good stuff. So this is very helpful. If you guys haven't done this, looked back at your favorites videos, I would highly suggest it. I will have my favorites videos playlist linked down below in the description box. If you guys have any favorites that you're loving right now, let me know down below as well in the comments, and I'd love to hear. So let's have a conversation. I love you guys so, so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you've done any of these on your channel. I'd love to check out what used to be your favorite or still is your favorite, all that good stuff. And I will see you guys all in the next video. If you want to hang out with me anywhere on social media, that's all down below as well. Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. I mix that all up together. You can also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and hit that bell for notifications. I love you guys like I already said, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, everybody.